like in the last live stream I did, um, pretty much it cut out, so it's gonna still be uploading some things since it just kicked me off. So when it gets done installing like the full live stream that I did, because there's some stuff that isn't on there, so I'd probably give it like an hour or two. Because there are some things that are in that one live stream that I know I caught on it, and I just know my audio isn't fucked up. It's pretty much just postponing the audio. Um, um, until I guess it fully is posted, I guess. Because there's still a decent amount that I know, as I said, I just know I caught in my live stream. Like with me, I'm going at it. Um, so that'll probably be on there in like 15, 20 minutes. I've been going back and forth because I know my mic wasn't turned off. Like I know it was still on, so I'm just waiting. And see, because my fan is still. It seems like I'm trying to look. Because see, I know that's my fan, so pretty much like as I said, the stuff will be posted on my YouTube. It says it's already posted, but I know the full live stream isn't. There's still bits and pieces that still need to be, um, I guess, uploaded, or like, I don't know, like I haven't eaten anything, I'm feeling like shit. I guess well, I'm just gonna start starving myself today. Fuck it. I really don't care, like, um, kind of just like as I said, I have that live stream. It just doesn't make any sense though. And I know with my live streams, I can't give myself views. I can't. And it's like because it pretty much cut off for whatever reason. Because it quit with the gameplay, it did all that. I pretty much just got on the phone with my buddy and he's wanting me to send him the link for me to call DCFS. So that all that can pretty much happen. Which I don't even want to do that because it's like, see, if I kill myself, well, my mom would go to jail. And it's like, for all the pain and suffering I've had to go to, and none of it has really been acknowledged. Pretty much with what I started with my other live stream, it's like, I pretty much talk about this shit, and then for some reason I am at fault because, apparently, all because I'm a kid, I pretty much can't say what's on my mind, or I can't really say what I'm really thinking, or just, it pretty much is just the same thing, not really being able to say what's on your mind, and then just shit like that. It's like I'm gonna be 18. I'm not gonna be letting people step all over me every chance that they get. That's not what I'm gonna be doing. I'm not gonna let, like, if you're family or not, I'm not gonna let you do that. If you're pretty much wrong as fuck, I'm pretty much gonna tell that to your face, and I'm most likely gonna walk away. I'm literally gonna tell you to fuck off, and I'm gonna go the other way. And that's just how I am. It's like, I pretty much push everybody away because I don't care. And Sarah's calling me. Okay. But in a little bit, oh god, no. I don't know why she's, calling me now. I'll call her later, probably in a few minutes. It's kind of surprising. She's joined my live streams. She stayed for like 20 minutes. Especially last night, she watched my live stream for probably like an hour, I think, close to that. You see, like, for people who are in Marseilles, if you pretty much have seen me walking, and I'm wearing like a long sleeve shirt or my hoodie, or if I really don't care, and you look at my fucking arms, it's like one buddy of mine, or well, somebody who pretty much messed with me, but it was in a joking way. I was at BK, it was when I was working there, me and this one dude would pretty much talk shit to each other, and we'd have a laugh. He pretty much asked me, oh hey, why do you have an ace bandage on your arm? And I'm like, I don't want to talk about it. Because I really didn't want to. He later asked me, because he was walking with me and my buddy, we were trying to stay out of, just the whole downtown area, and he asked again, like, oh hey, so I was joking out, and when he asked, like, oh hey, did you get bit? I'm like, you can say that. And Ray just started laughing, and then he's like, okay, seriously, like, what happened? And I'm like, I still don't want to talk about it.
Sure.
Wait, what?
Unusually shapely ass out of bed and go start the day, you gorgeous bitch.
What the hell? Okay, back to what I was saying though. Apparently I'm gonna be going to my dad's most likely. Probably not. But if I do, this will be, well, you guys won't really see lives from me anymore. You guys won't hear from me anymore. Except for probably like 2 days a month, if that. So, I pretty much just have all I needed on my live stream. I know my mic wasn't off because my fan was on, and I can hear if I click my mic on and off. And because it actually kicked me off, there's audio that doesn't go through until it fully gets put up. So what I'm gonna do is wait, well, for you guys, probably wait like 20 minutes, 20 minutes, something like that. Go back into the live stream. It should be posted and should have the audio, because I know I didn't turn off my mic and I just set it on my bed, and you guys can pretty much hear everything. My mom pretty much can't handle certain disagreements or issues, and I pretty much told her, oh hey, what was the point of letting my dad fuck you, pretty much, like, because I didn't have a choice to be born. So for you to pretty much tell me that you can't really handle certain disagreements, and yeah, everybody technically can't handle certain ones, but they get to a point to where they can. They don't just straight up be like, oh hey, I can't do this, like, you're going somewhere else. Someone who actually is ready to be a parent, it's like, they would find a way to be ready for certain disagreements. If you're not technically ready, then, like, if you don't really think about that, what was the point of having a kid? Like, literally, I could ask a whole bunch of parents that I know of, and they'd probably side with me. Because I'm literally going outside, I'm wearing a mask, I'm doing what I need to, and I'm still bitched at for teeny tiny little things that I shouldn't be bitched at for. I go for a walk, I'm like, oh hey, I'm going for a walk with my buddy. Okay, see ya, like, be back, like, soon, or come back soon, or some shit like that. And I'm back fairly soon, and I don't get bitched at. But it's because I go into places, which really, I don't. It's like, occasionally I'll go into Circle K and get my drink. Like, I don't have any more Arizona neutral mango tea stuff, so I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna go in Circle K, get something to drink. I'm dying of thirst. I've been drinking water constantly, and I've just been trying to lose weight. And if that's really such a penalty on me because I'm doing that, because it's like, I pretty much seen on Facebook how Trump was going to be trying to open up the U.S. Like, everything's just gonna be opened back up, and that's how it was gonna be. Really, with this virus, if people don't really stay at home, everybody's gonna fucking get the virus. There's not gonna be any safe haven for anybody, because if it travels in the air and it stays in the air for about 15-20 minutes, which really there's no set time for how long it can live on cardboard, metal, how long it's really airborne or just in the air in general. There's no set time. It's just an estimate. It can be in the air for hours. You can easily just breathe it in. Like, someone can cough from like a mile away. The air takes it, and then you can potentially get it. It's like there's no set thing. Like, nothing's certain. No one can make a certain estimate of how long it's in the air. When someone coughs, how long it can live on an object or metal, cardboard, pretty much what I said. No one can make that specific estimate that really is just true. There's no way that anybody can do that. And the best thing someone can do is take the blood from somebody who probably died from the coronavirus, make a vaccine, get like 20 corpses, if not more than that, and get the vaccine rolling so that nobody else has to die from the shit. Like, they could have a vaccine done in months. It won't take a year to really process it if people actually do their job. All they need is just the blood from the corpses of people, or just people who are willing to donate their blood for a good cause to get a vaccine. Because if people really busted their ass and got this shit done, it could probably be half of a year, if not a few months, for people to have a vaccine. People are just sitting on their ass and doing things probably just by the fucking hour, like, pretty much doing things here and there and not really busting their ass to actually help people. And this is why I try to fucking tell like, at least my mom anyway, because she's like, oh hey, like, this is my household, you don't control shit here. That's not really basing shit off of what's going on in the fucking real world. People are fucking dying from the shit, and really everybody's gonna fucking get it, and there's nothing anybody can do about it except for the scientists that are actually trying to make a fucking vaccine. Like, the people who are actually trying to save people aren't really doing their job, because easily, a few months, the vaccine could already be out, people can get the fucking shot or whatever, and then people could potentially be fine, unless their body rejects the vaccine, which that's a possible cause, and then pretty much it could still live on. There's no specific thing. Vaccines can have either a positive effect, a negative effect, or just no effect at all. And that's really every vaccine that you could pretty much get. Because usually a vaccine helps you, but it's like, after getting it for so long, you kind of get immune to that vaccine. And it could either hurt you or still benefit, or, as I said, it could have no benefit at all. But nobody thinks about that because it's just like, oh hey, yeah, I'm gonna get like this vaccine, it should help me, I can go out and do things again. Next thing you know, probably like a few weeks later to a month, you end up dying because either the virus made all your organs shut down, or you pretty much had no positive effect and you just put something in your veins that didn't help you whatsoever, and you still got the shit and you died. It's just like that. There's no real safe haven for this, and kind of as I said, everybody is bound to get it. People don't really stay home. Everybody's fucked. Everybody's going to die from this shit. And there's no prolonging because, as I said before, there's no real estimate. There's no specific time that anyone can put on the virus with how long it's in the air. It's pretty much just repetitive with what I'm saying. There's just no set time with any of this shit. The only set time we pretty much have is when the vaccine will most likely be released to people so that they can either actually benefit from it, or just for people to really see if it's going to help. That's it. That's all what us as people can do. And it's like, really, we're left to die, pretty much. And that's how I see it. Everybody's pretty much left to die because of this virus. And it's like, I see the bigger picture of everything. And it's like, if everyone's bound to get it, what's the point of staying in contempt, staying inside, when really you can do that, but you could still get it? Because it could be airborne, and it is. If someone like literally coughs, the wind can take it, and it's pretty much what I said before. There's no real estimate for how long it's in the air. No one can really just sit in a lab and just have someone with the virus cough and like get some fucking X-ray type of screen put up on the fucking glass of the room that the person's in and be like, okay, let's set a timer, or just someone will probably have a stopwatch, boom, and then they just see how long it's fucking visible until it just goes away. There's no set time. No one's really gonna waste their time to just sit there in a room, tell the person that has the virus to pretty much cough or get themselves to cough or just whatever. No one's gonna do that and just have it and just sit there or stand there with a fucking stopwatch, just being like, okay, 3, 2, 1, cough, boom, and then there you go. Even with that, there's no set time because it's a few seconds off from when you start that, and even if you did that, there's, as I said, there's just no set time. So really, we're all pretty much fucked unless martial law was put in to where people had to stay home. So pretty much I'm bitched at for no reason. So yeah, I just know when I'm 18 I'm leaving. Like, I can't stay here. I can't do it. I actually refuse. I'm not sure if I have 10 views on this video. Streamed live 84 minutes ago. Wait, 1 hour ago. Yeah, this isn't the right one, I don't think. See, and I know my mic's not off. Because I can hear my fan. So, hopefully soon the audio will play through. I know it's most likely going to be messed up. because I don't know if that's really the right live stream. I think it is. Especially since it cut me off. To be honest, I kind of figure that, hopefully it gets put back on, which it should. I'm not going to have really much of an issue. 11 views on this one video. Wow. But literally, I'm just gonna get back into what I was saying. Like, if you're not prepared, have a fucking kid. Because that just blew my mind. Like, that's all I needed to hear. Was how my mom pretty much can't handle disagreements at all. Because it's supposedly non-stop. I've done live streams for probably like a few days now, and I haven't been bitched at. And then one time, and apparently it's consistent. It's me pretty much being a bad fucking teenager every day, all day, yeah. When you don't yell at me, because I pretty much do my own thing, because what else is there really for me to do? Like, I don't have rules. Like, I just sit in my room, you don't let me go outside, so it's like, I can't do anything. And what rules do I really have? In here, I literally just take out the fucking garbage and I sit in my room all day. That's all I do. I'm wasting away and pretty much deteriorating mentally. So how the fuck I'll be honest with you, I'm not doing too good, to be honest. What about you, though? And she's like, I'm not gonna go into why I'm not feeling good because I am tired of being treated like shit. It's like, I was actually thinking of doing something kind of special if I would have got my, well, with me getting my stimulus check again, if they pass it, if they pass that whole thing through Congress for people to get another stimulus check and potentially $2,000 a month, which I'd qualify for, and so would my buddy, I think. So pretty much, and see, I'd probably go to court and make it to where my bank account could just be switched over to where I can just take money out and it's not a double signature. I'd rather go to court for that, because I bet if I saved all that money, I probably have like $10,000 in my bank account, and I get a car, get my license, get a good car, at least one that like really, I'm not gonna go extra fucking fancy and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna try to get a fucking Camaro or something. I'll probably get like a 2002 Camaro, because that's just my car. Oh my god, why are you calling me? Stop it. Voice message Rooney. God damn it.
Are you still in
Yeah, that's decent that you got that DNS is willing to hire you. The only thing is they underpay though. It's kind of like what Ray told me, so I just talked to them because he's like, oh hey, get a job at DNS. But he told me that they underpay and over-expect from people who work there. And nah, I'm pretty much in my room. I'm doing a live stream, to be honest. yeah, no, probably like a little bit later, I'd be down to call. I'm kind of just, I don't know, so I'm trying to be distant and everything like that. Because something literally just happened and I caught it in my live stream and just, yeah, I'm not going to go into it, to be honest. Just low key. I just know that I'm not crazy anymore. Like, I wish I could say that my family's actually decent. It's mainly just my mom that's the issue. And that I'll say every single day. Literally. Let me actually see, maybe if I was in a party, it would actually make my audio, it would make the audio just a little bit better. So, pretty much, I'm just gonna wait for them to leave because I really don't care right now. I'm probably gonna go get some water and shit like that. She's probably gonna call me again or something. But pretty much what I said with this live stream, or just with the live streams I've done before, it's like for the people who are subbed to me, the people who know me in Marseilles, who actually have talked with me. Like really, if my live stream doesn't go through and it doesn't actually pick up the whole bitching match that my mom wanted to have with me, I will just go back into it. In a little bit, and I'll probably tell my buddy what happened as well. That water doesn't taste right. The water really doesn't taste right. Okay, and they left, so I'm happy. That's literally the best thing that they could have fucking done. So I was starting to actually get sick and tired of actually fucking bitching with my mom. And see, probably like the funniest shit to me. And see, I'm actually gonna get into this. I'm pretty much in my kitchen, so that's probably why you don't hear my fan or anything like that. It's a lot more clear than usual. Just low key. I got back and I went on a walk and everything, just doing what I normally do because I'm not trying to be fat and everything. And next thing I know, my mom pretty much is asking me, "Oh hey, where'd you go?" and shit like that, because I guess she messaged my buddy being like, "Oh hey, where's he at? Like, is he around you?" and shit like that. So I'm pretty much just like, I was with my buddy. We were just walking around, doing what we normally do, and I pretty much get bitched at because, yeah, there's a new disease that's going around that's killing kids and things like that, and really, they're pretty much scared, I guess, or just whatever. And I'm just sitting here like, okay, people aren't going to help kids to not get the coronavirus or this new virus that's going around, or just this new disease or whatever. So really, we are still just all fucked. Like, it doesn't matter. And pretty much I'm bitched at because I left, and just because apparently with me being 17, gonna be 18 in 5 months and 7 days, apparently I still can't actually voice my fucking opinion, or I'm just wrong completely. My mom can't handle fucking disagreements Which really, it's exactly what I told her. Why'd you let my dad fuck you and pretty much get you pregnant if you can't handle having a kid? Her pretty much saying, oh, well, it's been a constant battle, it's been constant arguments, shit like that. I've been in my fucking room, I've done live streams for at least 5 days. Not one argument has happened. Not one. And apparently, they've been happening all the time. All the time. That's fucking bullshit. If it was happening all the time, I'd be fucking stressed as fuck, and I'd probably have a full-on gray beard. I already had one gray hair in my beard. And I know that was due to some fucking stress. I already know. So for all this shit to pretty much be on me, it's like I can't stand up for myself. I can't not let my mom step all over my ass without me pretty much saying what I've been wanting to say for fucking years. Like, my mom's like, oh, well, you're pretty much selfish, you're this, you're that. If I was really selfish, with the $1,200 I fucking got, I would have been like, no, you're not taking $200 out of it. I'm keeping all the money in my fucking account. If I wanted to be selfish, I would have done so much shit, and it would have revolved around me. So for my mom to pretty much tell friends, certain family, that I'm pretty much just this asshole of a kid, even my fucking ex, apparently some shit happened with that. And on my fucking live stream, I have proof that I'm not fucking insane with the shit that I actually have to go through between me and my fucking mother. All of this is funny because I'm not crazy. My fucking counselor didn't even know that my mom's boyfriend told me to go kill myself. She didn't know. And I know why. My mom didn't want to fucking tell her because DCFS already came to this house because when I slit my wrist, probably at least a week and a half ago, I want to say, if not close to 2 weeks, when I went to the fucking hospital because I bled all over my jeans. And my mom freaked the fuck out. And I even told her, this is what happens when you say some shit like that to your fucking kid who's already mentally fucked up. My biological dad told me to go kill myself. He made a fucking noose and he showed it to me. He's like, hey, this is gonna be your only way out. Because he knew my mom was putting me through hell. And yet my dad's already fucked up. So with my mom's boyfriend telling me to go kill myself because I was in a bickering match yet again with my fucking mom. And I was like, I would rather fucking be at the urge of just killing myself when I'm over at my dad's. I would want to have that urge instead of living here and being put through hell, because at least I would be able to fucking escape. And then my mom's boyfriend just fucking shouts, kill yourself. Fucking okay, dude. Later that night, slit my wrist. I literally had my ace bandage on, had my hoodie on. He comes in there. Well, he comes in my room, I mean. And he's all sympathetic. He's like, oh, hey, I'm sorry for that. Oh, hey, like, how bad's your arm? And I'm like, don't worry about it. Because it's the same fucking story. Literally, his grandma died yesterday. And he wants to come, like, hug on me, cry on my shoulder. I'm just like, okay. And I've been surrounded by death for the past few months. And no one really gives a shit to think, oh, hey, how is this affecting him? Like, in his own head, what is he really thinking? Like, is he pretty much okay? No one thinks about that shit. And then people wonder why he's cutting, why he's wanting to do pills again, why he tried killing himself fucking last year in East Peoria, why he tried to hang himself every single night, why he tried to do this shit to himself. No one thinks about that. And this is the shit I don't like putting in my lives because it's just something so fucking private. But I don't give a shit anymore. And because so many people look at me as some fucking bad guy, I was mentally brainwashed by my dad. So yeah, I tried to kill my fucking parents. I tried to kill my mom. I tried to kill her boyfriend because of what my dad put into my fucking head as a little kid. Yeah, it cost me a relationship with someone who was fucking perfect in my eyes. Yeah, it pretty much cost me some friendships because I told him this shit. And really, out of all of this, it's all what people don't know. And I don't need my parents to fucking lie to me and say, oh, hey, some shit happened because of what my dad did to me. Like, the whole thing with me being insecure about losing people, about just everything, that's my fucking dad. No, it's not. So many people have been taken, whether if it's from fucking cancer or just death in general. And 99% has mainly been because of fucking death. Because people get cancer, people just kill themselves, or just whatever. I've had to deal with just a lot of death, and it's like, other people have it worse. I get this. But the thing I always say is someone can be beaten every single day. Somebody can have some bad shit happen to them, and they can actually be content with that. It's sad to think about. But someone could be beaten, someone could just be pretty much just beaten bloody to where they're pretty much just gonna die. But they get back up and they're able to, I forgot what I said before, like, when I brought this up in one live stream, like, they're just used to it. They're able to deal with that. Because it's like, especially if it's when you're a little ass kid and you're beaten every single day. Like, I used to be abused by my mom's boyfriend, and yet nobody stopped to really think about that. My mom pretty much forgot about that shit. There were times where they'd fucking go to the bar every week, and this was a few years ago when I lived in 4-Star, in this fucking campground, and there were days where I had to hear my mom fucking scream because my mom's boyfriend put his hands on her. And it's like, okay, you do that one more time, I'm gonna put my hatchet into the back of your skull. Because I'm tired of, well, this was before a whole bunch of other shit happened. When I actually gave a shit about my mom, I gave a shit about myself, and I really just wanted to be a protector at that point. And I scared the shit out of my mom's boyfriend, and then they were like, oh hey, we're just gonna quit drinking. Almost every other week to every week. So, all this is funny because no one knows about this. And it's the truth that I'm pretty much cast out for even speaking. And people look down on me because they don't know the full story. Like my ex, I already know she looks down on me because of what my mom's pretty much told her with why I am the way I am, why I'm so deceitful, why I'm so heartless to her. And why I pretty much want to kill myself every fucking day because I'm in hell. That's exactly what I told my counselor. I'm in hell, and she's like, what do you mean? It's like, ever since my grandma died back in like April or March of last year, I lost a part of myself, and no one fucking thinks about that. I am haunted because of what pretty much went on, and no one thinks about it. I'm haunted every single day. When I went up to her fucking grave for Mother's Day with my mom and her boyfriend, it's exactly what I told my counselor. I felt her, like she was there. And it's like that every day. Whenever I dream, this is why I stay up until 5 or 6 a.m. and I can't sleep. Part of it is because my mom's boyfriend told me to kill myself. That is still fucking with me mentally. And now, with what happened today, I caught this shit in my live stream. So that is going to be in the live stream I probably did like 40 minutes ago, 50 minutes ago, something like that. I don't know if my mic just cut out or something. So that's going to be up there. It's like I can't really do much of anything because I'm 17, going to be 18 in 5 months and 7 days. And I'm counting down the days just as I go. Because the day I turn 17, I'd rather be out on the streets instead of being in here. Because at least I would be able to just live my life and not have to bow down to my fucking parents and not be bitched at for every little thing that I do. Because apparently it's wrong. Me sitting in my room being depressed as fuck, wasting away, doing live streams, trying to actually make a business out of this, trying to help myself out. It's like... all this shit is just difficult. And apparently I'm still wrong because I'm just isolating myself in my room. It's like every little thing I do, it's an issue. Me being yep. Me writing music, it's like I tried doing that. Someone said, "Oh, hey, try being more positive." How can I be positive when every single thing around me either revolves around death, or me being depressed, or my own teacher telling me to cut if it gets me to school? How can I physically or mentally deal with that when I'm already going through shit and it's like, okay, I can make myself bleed if that will fucking benefit me to come to this dumbass school where I barely do any of the work. But surprisingly, I get good grades on the SATs. Surprisingly. It's just too much, and this is why in my last live stream, I'm like, I really don't like myself. I really don't. All the shit that's happened in my life, yeah, there can be someone who's getting beaten to death right now. Or it has probably already happened. There could probably be somebody who's just getting just shit on, and it's a hell of a lot worse than what I'm pretty much going through. But as I said, they can deal with it. They can pretty much be like, okay, if I can survive this, I could probably go on and do something else. Actually live through it. And it's like, I kind of wish that I could really do the same thing. Because it's like, I can't deal with this shit. My mom pretty much bitched at me in this living room, being like, oh hey, I can't handle the disagreements anymore. I can't handle this. I can't handle that. And it's like what I said before. If you can't handle having a kid, what was the point of bringing me into this world when I had no choice? And it makes absolutely no sense. And I wouldn't be surprised if my buddy actually comes down here, because I'm 99% sure he can hear me. It's like with my arm. I've had an ace bandage on for the whole day. And now because they're gone, I can take it off. I can let my fucking wounds heal up. I can let air get into the shit. Because it's like, with all of this that's happened, in my head, I've killed myself a million times, and it's because of what I go through. My ex doesn't know shit, and I'm pretty sure she wouldn't care to even know any of this because she's moved on. And that would just be that. It's really whatever. I'm not going to dwell on the situation because, yeah, I fucked up. But it's like, I kind of wish I can go back, because at least when I had her, I gave a shit, because it gave me something to look forward to and to not be in hell 24/7. Like how I am, like the live streams I put out, it's like, I'm not trying to be this whole depressed person who's dwelling on suicide or who's dwelling on just the thought of not being around. It's just a simple fact of, who would really care? It's like, I put a post up on Facebook, oh hey, say if I was to die tonight, or tomorrow. What would you guys really say? Not one person was like, oh hey, I don't want you to die, I don't want you to go. Nothing like that. And especially with what happened today, because I went on a small walk with a friend and I was gone for 30 minutes to an hour, because I'm bored as shit in this house, in this apartment. And now my one buddy's like, oh hey, get their number and I'm gonna call DCFS just to get you out of there. It's kind of what I said before. When I told the hospital that my mom's boyfriend told me to kill myself, and I slit my wrist like I did, DCFS came here and I had to fucking lie and tell the dude, oh hey, I feel safe here. Like, just the normal questions that you normally get from like either a hospital or from just people in general. And it's like, I'm gonna end up putting up a link of this live stream so that people on Facebook can really know some things. Because maybe there's the potential chance that some of my friends could listen to this. And potentially even my ex. Really, that doesn't even matter, because at least, by some divine miracle, if she heard it and seen what I'm pretty much talking about, at least she'd know the truth instead of my fucking mom lying straight to her face, and apparently I'm a liar. Because I made her out to be a fucking monster and shit like that. Which really, when you think about it, my mom's a fucking bitch. I can honestly say that. And all because it may be the time of the month doesn't mean you can mentally fuck with your only kid. And now I'm very tempted to tell my brother, oh hey, here's the link to DCFS, here's that website, go look for their number. I could do that shit right now, actually. And it's just like every day I've contemplated with telling my friend, oh hey, I need pills right now. I need an escape from this place. And nobody knows. Nobody really knows that I'm trying to get back into doing pills so that I don't feel anything mentally. People don't know about certain fucking scars. It's like, yeah, probably a few months ago when I didn't do this shit, and it's been a good 6 months, close to a year, of me being clean from actually making myself bleed. It has been consistent. And physically, it's like once my buddy says, oh hey, I have what you need, I'm gonna be trading my speaker, or if I get money, or something like that. Just low key. I don't know how much more I can handle mentally. And it's like people could send this to my mom. People could send this to like probably like police or just whatever. People can send this to whoever, and it's just like really the only thing people will be doing is helping me out. Especially if they contacted authorities telling them that this is pretty much what I'm going through, because it's like, really? I'd rather just kill myself just so that my mom can go to jail for murder, pretty much, because that's the penalty for that. And I'd rather just do it, because of all the pain and suffering that I've gone through, no kid should have to listen to their biological dad tell them, oh hey, you see this? This is going to be your only way out. And suicide's been in the family. That's what I was told by my biological dad. And then my mom's boyfriend has the audacity to just yell, go kill yourself then. And it's like, I'm going to be, as I said, I'm going to be posting a link to this live stream when I'm done. And it's just going to be talking about a lot of things about this. It's like, I would actually really hope that my ex sees this, because at least she'd know the fucking truth for once, instead of my mom bullshitting her, making her think that I'm pretty much just a fucking liar and shit like that. It's like, I'd rather have somebody who I care about and who I used to be with know the fucking truth, because apparently my mom is wanting me to be made out pretty much someone who just bullshits and things like that. And it's like, I bet if I ended up messaging her, or if she even seen this, and she was like, oh hey, pretty much what's going on, just to say it. My controller got stuck on my doorknob. Jeez. It's like she could pretty much see my live stream and she can be like, oh hey, what's going on? Or she could probably ream my ass like she did last time when I was in Wisconsin and I wanted to jump off my balcony that I had because I almost had to fight my mom's boyfriend again for some dumb shit. Me and him were messing around. I fucking flicked his ear. He wants to jab me in my side twice, and I stepped to him. And he's a big ass dude, and I really don't care because I know I can knock his ass out. It's just a simple fact of I shouldn't have to fight my mom's boyfriend if me and him are just messing around, trying to have a fun time. In the Dells, it's meant to be a good day, a good vacation. Apparently not, because I was pretty much drinking a whole bunch of Monsters, so I felt numb. Like my one friend had these fucking sleeping gummy things, and he's like, oh hey, only take like 2 out of here. I straight up took like 10, and I'm just like, whoa, because really 2 wouldn't knock my ass out. I had to at least take 10 of those, and they were probably like the 10 milligrams. I think that's the highest one that they have. And it's like, it got so bad to where I had $150 and I was looking in this little store for pills, fucking ibuprofen and things like that, pain pills, just so that I could just OD. And it's the same thing that happened last year. I OD'd, I had a seizure, no one gave a shit because it was in class. And this was last year when I was in East Peoria. No one cared. And I've been told by doctors, even my mom has pretty much told me as well, that doctors have been like, hey, you're not meant to be alive because you took so many pills. You shouldn't be here. You should be gone. And to me, it's like, yeah, it was kind of a gift because I didn't OD, I didn't die, when really I should have. It's like, that's when I took up the role of just being the devil. That's literally why I'm like, I can't feel anything, because it goes in phases. I meet somebody, they make me feel, they leave, I go numb, and then this same type of thing happens. And it's like, I hate saying this, because my past is dark and just sad. And it's like, this is why I hate talking about things, because it's my burden to bear. When I go, I'll take the burden along with me. Like, some people can look on my live stream and pretty much be like, oh hey, he's going through a struggle, and it's fucking with him mentally. Really, my live streams, especially this one, and probably the one I did before, and hopefully the audio for that live stream went through, because if anything, if people really knew the truth, because my mom fucking lies so much. She lied to 2 of my friends that I used to hang with almost all the time. She lied to my ex with some bullshit. She's lied to her fucking parents. And here I am with the truth in my head that I'm just denied for even speaking. I'm denied that because someone already has their own representation of me in their mind and how they perceive me. And it's so fucking stupid, because I don't need somebody to lie for me or someone to just lie about me. And it's like, I just can't wait until I'm 18, or until I get to that point to where I can just let everything go. And it's just one of those things. I'm just gonna say that. It's like when I say pretty much that I'm not really gonna be doing live streams that much, because it's like, either I get into an arguing match with my parents, or mainly with my mom, because her boyfriend is just laid back. He doesn't want to argue. If anything, He just wants to have a good fucking time. And it's like, I've forgiven him for telling me to go kill myself. It's just I'll never be able to forget that. I'll never be able to, because my dad did it, and I'll still hold that over his fucking head until the day he dies, and then I'll be like, okay, now I can fucking forget about it, because now you're not here no more. Now you can't put me through any more shit than what you've already done. And I wouldn't be surprised, like, if my mom's seen this. I don't want her to, because then she's gonna read my ass because I'm putting things out there. I'm speaking the truth, because really, out of all of this, out of all what's been said because of my fucking mom, it's been bullshit about me. And this is kind of what I said. It's literally just what I said before. I don't need my mom to lie for me. I don't need my mom to pretty much tell my fucking ex and her parents about me and lie straight to their face, when really I've caught multiple things on my live streams that I wish I could fucking tag all three of them in and be like, okay, whatever my mom has fucking told you, listen to this. And there you go. There's no more hard proof that I'm put through hell, that my mom really just can't fucking handle a 17-year-old. And it is funny. It is comical. Because, literally, if I want a kid, which I do, by the way, it's like I wouldn't just be like my fucking dad. I wouldn't see, oh, hey, can I still reproduce? Just to bring a kid in this world, just to scar him for life. I couldn't do that. I would pretty much be like my mom and take every situation as, I can't handle this because you're getting very out of hand, you're just too much. That's pretty much what my mom's telling me. I'm just too much. And supposedly, she's been through some of the same shit so that she can relate to it. If you can relate to me pretty much lacerating my arm open, if you can relate to me isolating, listening to music, making music almost, then why are you perceiving me as such an issue and just the biggest problem in the fucking world right now? Why? And I'd never get an answer, because apparently I'm just the castaway, because I actually speak my mind. I actually am not letting her step all over me anymore. And apparently I'm wrong, because I'm not letting her do that to me. Like I'm actually growing a pair and pretty much telling her to fuck off, because really, it's what needs to be done. It's like I've told my counselor, oh hey, the only way this relationship between me and my mom will probably get better, it's like a 1% chance. Literally. It's a 1% chance that my relationship between me and my mom will get better. And that's just a proven fact to me. Because out of all the shit that I've been put through, really, like, my mom can say, oh hey, when I'm gone, you're gonna feel like shit for how you treated me. Let's see. No, I won't. Because if anything, I'm gonna die before you do. And then you'll just be stuck with that memory of, oh, maybe I should have done this better. Maybe I just should have actually been there. Maybe I should have put him through hell. Maybe I should have actually done better. And other people that pretty much don't know me can join my live and be like, oh hey, or people that do know me and that know my mom and shit like that, they can pretty much join my live and be like, oh hey, she's trying her best. Really, people can say that, but if you're not living as her kid, it's a whole different ballgame. And multiple people have told me, oh, you're blowing this out of proportion and just shit like that. No, I'm not. Because I've caught multiple arguments where I've literally, like, I've never been able to say anything. And if I just sit there and shut up, I'm bitched at for that because I'm not saying anything. And it's just funny. Because no matter what I do, it's just not enough. It isn't. Oh yeah, and by the way, Sarah, since you're watching, I'm pretty much just going on a rant because I'm done. So I'm sorry that I've missed your calls and everything. I just need to get this shit out because I'm tired of being looked at as a crazy person. I'm really tired of that because my mom, as you probably heard out of everything I've said, how my mom's lied to my ex and her parents and just a whole bunch of other people to where they don't trust me anymore. Pretty much that's how it is. I wish it wasn't, but I guess that's just how it is. It's a very sad thing. I swear, it's like I just want to tag fucking 5 people that know me and be like, since you guys think I'm a liar, since you guys have apparently been brainwashed by my mom, just watch my live stream, watch what I talk about. This is spot on to what has happened. So either you guys can still believe somebody who's actually a liar and who pretty much turned a lot of people against me, or you can actually just believe somebody who's really telling the truth and not someone who is trying to make their own kid be made out as like the black sheep of the whole herd. Pretty much that's how I think about that. That's where the audio for this other live stream actually is like broken. Or something, like something's not right. It's very weird. I swear, I like really regret for saying some of the things I did in this live, which um, I will be sending a link. Or I will be putting a link on my Facebook with this, so. Yeah, I'm just really sorry, like, that you that you heard all that. Like, I don't want you to be sad or anything. It's like kind of why I am not open about all of this stuff, because it's too much to really take in. It's way too much. But just so you know, I am trying to like not do any more things to myself. It's just very, very difficult with the state that I'm in, and just with these guys doing what they're doing. But I'm really trying, to be honest. And see, it's like I don't want her to really know this stuff, because it's like, as I said, it's just a lot for any for a normal person, it's a lot. And even for it's like I actually feel like shit, because she stayed in my live stream for a while and heard a lot of things she never needed to hear. I swear. she didn't need to hear any of this. You know what? I think I'm just going to do this. I swear, I really feel bad since yeah, since a friend of mine seen this. Like I really do. Nobody should need to bear hearing about just this stuff. No one deserves to hear it, no one needs to hear it. I shouldn't have been the one to actually say it. It's literally just like people have lied. Okay. Okay. I think I'm probably just gonna start to most likely go into Black Ops 3 or something like that, so I actually have a game that is decent, because this one does not like me. This game doesn't like me at all. And to be honest, pretty much what I've said in this live stream, I shouldn't have said anything like this, because I know what it can do to a person. Fred Willard better not be dead. Please tell me he's not. Come on. Bro, no! He actually fucking died yesterday. That dude was just
Team
amazing.
deathmatch. Get your teeth out. Time to hunt. Taking the lead. We're losing control.
Gotta reload.
Enemy UAV overhead. package on the way. I'm hit!
Gotta reload. Taking fire!
Wow, wait. I didn't even think that. Wow, dude.
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV overhead. Let me look it. Enemy interruption.
How did he kill me?
Enemy precision airstrike inbound. Take cover.
Get the fuck out of here, dude. Like, you're actually bad.
Enemy personal radar in the air.
Wow, dude. He's such a pussy since he did that.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Yeah, I'm gonna get like probably a fraction.
Enemy's halfway there.
Where I should have actually gotten.
Enemy at the missile.
Mentally bad. If you need to do that. Yeah, you're fucking mentally retarded, dude. Why am I filled with enemies that are like dying from?
Changing man.
bet that dude was fucking salty as hell because I killed him.
Airstrike inbound. Take cover. Friendly counter UAV active. Enemy UAV overhead.
Go away. You see, I low-key have 11
Friendly sentry gun online. Less than a minute. We're low on time. Get it on. Friendly emergency airdrop incoming.
What the hell did he use?
30 seconds. Time's up. Get moving. Friendly UAV online.
I went prone. Like, I held circle and went prone.
Friendly counter UAV. Enemy cruise missile incoming. Not now.
I'm technically. I barely got any progression on that. Bruh. See, it's low-key like, I don't want anybody to know this stuff. I low-key miss East Peoria.